All the way back to 1996, Neil Diamond with Solitary Man and Into Fire and Rain by James Taylor. I've just got an article up here. James Taylor's going on about how he was quite a bad influence on the Beatles. I'm pretty keen to get into that at some point. I really, yeah, I've texted him.
Stay tuned next episode.
I'm
He's still touring, I'm pretty sure. Like, he's still doing Day on the Green and actually, yeah, he is. He came I think he was in Perth like a year ago.
I wrote him off previous. You
were like, he's dead.
He's gone, mate.
I think he is,
That literally said, James Taylor's dead. He died from a heroin overdose. I was like,
yeah, like 40 years ago. And we were like,
I'm supposed to bring some
Missy
semblance
Higgins on the Day on the Green.
of like organisation and facts, and I've done neither there. I'm really enjoying your childhood memories, and it's like given me I don't necessarily goosebump like you guys, the Barrass goosebump quality.
I'm not as
but
bad as Tom.
I get the warm and fuzzies hearing about it. Have you got some other stories from around that time? Whether it be rot nest holidays or you kicking another child in the nuts. What have we got?
Man, I was thinking about this on the way here about what song, like if you were going to ask me, all right, songs that remind me of, you're right.
I'm okay, man. I'm getting there.
Songs that remind me of Tom, if you were going to ask, and vice versa. And Tom's taste, I would say both our taste is so eclectic, but I haven't been a real pioneer of finding new music. I've been like, okay, I'll go and find the Hollies, and that'll be my WWE.
But that's
song.
what Ted and Tom pride
Yeah,
themselves on.
100%. They go the other way,
yeah.
and that's why I love sharing music with them.
You're big on the classics.
Big time.
you are an OG classics woman.
Totally, but like I'll go far. Like I'll go Smooth FM, Triple M. Sorry, yeah, Smooth FM, Triple M. Yeah, that far. But it probably stops at like only one or two get through the keeper from the last 2-3 years. Like other than that, I'm like I'm just
50s, 60s, 70s.
Yeah, but or I'm repeating the same stuff that I was. Which is a bit tragic, but like repeating the same stuff I was listening to in 2012 or in 2018.
But you know what? I will give you this because me and Ted, get on this new like techno or we get on some new stuff and Ali's always like, oh, remember this? And the stuff she's showing me from 2012, whether it be Tourist or like some artist that is actually incredible. And it's just like, back then it's like whatever Ali, or it's the Hollies, or it's something that you don't know that well but you should know because it's just like amazing. And I feel like even though you're not fully in the new music scene, you're actually in the new music scene with the original influences of that movement, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, that's such a compliment. But I think, when I was like, my first few jobs was like working in a surf store or working in a cafe and, as everyone's was. But for some reason I was always like, all right, well, we'll put Hallie's playlist on or Hallie will know what song to put on. And it was just the stuff that like made the women and men, but, that were 40 and above, be like, I love this song. Like, oh my God, how the hell do you know Solitary Man by Neil Diamond? How the hell? And this goes back to our parents. Like, mum was probably where I am in the repeats, and dad might have been a little bit more new age. Like he was kind of in that like triple. I don't know if you agree, but when I think about the music that reminds me of dad, I think about like new for when it came out, Triple J, that was like Bob Evans and Pete Murray and Missy Higgins and I don't know, that kind of
Jet, looking at like
Jet,
the living
exactly
end,
early 2000s, mid to early 2000s.
Early 2000s, kind of like where I would think like hard Australian rock sort of peaked in Australia.
Totally, and like that Australian lens, like when Triple J was, a different place than what it is right now for sure, but like when I separate those two playlists, mum's on the repeats and I'm over here. But I was always so flattered by how many people were like, oh my God, like, we love this song. What playlist is this? And I was like, oh, it's mine.
I think you got the tools to be like the ultimate wedding DJ.
Oh mate.
That's actually correct.
That is truly the greatest compliment of all time. That's amazing. It's just because like, how good's that feeling? And I'm sure that's what this whole, I don't know, what one of the things you guys aim to do is like put a song on that makes someone else go, I fucking love this song. I forgot how good, and or what is this? I want to Shazam it. I want to get my phone out right now and hold it up to the speaker. Like I want to listen to this again because you showed it to me, and so I've forgotten the tangent that I was going off on, but
I love it.
Oh, Tom. So when I think about music that reminds me of Tom, and when I was thinking about it on the way here, I was like, I have to talk about the really early stuff that Tom's not here being like, yeah, man, Avril Lavigne, I'm with you, like cool. Like, and like all the guys on, for example, that Hawthorne social thing, they were like, what's your first one? And they all had just like lame shit. And Tom was like, Avril Lavigne. Everyone was like, that's so sick. But I'll tell you what, if Avril Lavigne was first, Good Charlotte must have been number 2.
I love Good Charlotte, man.
The
Chronicles of Life and Deaths. And there's also another album there, maybe like the Anthem, that sort of EP.
It's that album that's on. It's called like, it's whatever album Lifestyles of the Rich and the Famous is on.
And it's got that Goosebump style green writing on it.
It's that like.
The Young and the Hopeless, 2002. The Chronicles of Life and Death, 2004. Good Charlotte, self-titled, 2000. There's a bunch of other stuff there, but I think they're the main 3 that.
Big time.
Soundtrack.
How good's Good Charlotte? Like, and that album, the 2002, 2004, I remember really clearly. I think we must have gone down to Vanity at the same time on the same day, and Mum and Dad must have been like, all right, you can get one each. And I think I got all the lame shit. It's my history, so it's not lame, but like Nikki Webster was my one, and it came with that disc.
What was the track? Strawberry
Kisses.
Yeah,
that was cool.
Yourself, Matt.
That was cool.
It's like it came with one of those. It was like, this is the CD that you can put into your CD player. Yeah. And this is the CD that you can put in your computer, and it'll play all of the video clips from this album. And I remember just being like, there was one, I think it was Strawberry Kisses, and it's like Nikki Webster in space, and she's like doing the coolest shit ever.
Yeah.
But tell you what, if we were doing that, I was like, man, I love her. But if Avril Lavigne was 1, Good Charlotte would have to be 2. And I remember thinking how envious I was in like a, sister sort of way that yours kind of like flipped out. It like had this like piece of paper that you took out of the front pocket, and then it had the lyrics in it, but then it also for some reason like folded out like 4 more times.
Just kept going. Oh man.
So sick.
And Tom played it to death. He rode that thing till the wheels fell off. And like we both had our own CD player, and just like they were like very large back then. But if given the chance, I'd like to play one song in particular. That
the aux is all yours, man.
Hand it over, Braz.
Here it is, and I'll reciprocate with a song that reminds me of you around roughly that kind of era.
Do you know exactly what song you're going to play?
Yeah.
Are you going to announce it?
Oh, sure. Hey, listeners, this is Girls and Boys by Good Charlotte.